When I first arrived in Fallon in 1987, there was 90 children at the school, there was 2 fuel depots, there was a shop, the pub, the post office, and of course trains every day. So in the early 2000s, unfortunately the railway station closed, businesses started to shut down, people left the community, and Thallon went from being a bustling rail hub to a community fighting for survival. Well, we bought the hotel in 2010 to help save that business and keep it there for the community, because hotels in these small towns are the heart of the town. In 2012 we moved the post office into the hotel because it looked like it was going to close its doors and we didn't want Fallon to lose its postcode. And in 2013 the whole of the Balonne Shire was drought declared, so we got some funding from FRRR to hold a Drought Busters concert, which we call Just Add Water. And that was a great success to bring the community together and cheer them up in times of drought. So in 2017, after our beautiful silos were painted, we realised we needed to promote them effectively to maximise their benefit for Fallon. And FRRR helped fund this beautiful sign behind me to let people know that the Thallon silos were 30 k's ahead. There's another 2 of these signs on other highways leading into Fallon. FRRR also funded some 10-kilometre facility signs and helped pay for White Rock going onto the campgrounds to give our visitors all-weather access, and they also trained tourism ambassadors in Fallon.
In Fallon we've got quite a range of people in the leadership positions, and some of them are not actually locals, but they have a passionate interest in our local area, and I think that's a real skill to have captured those people and having them give back to our town and keep us all going.
We have meetings now that we'll get 18 to 20 people to a meeting, constantly, one a month, and they keep coming back, and I think that's the commitment of the community's got. They feel that they want to do something with the community, and how they can do something is attend the meetings and come up with the good ideas to keep the community floating along.
So one of the big ideas that came from the community consultation in 2015 was to put a giant wombat in our park, and this is William the Wombat here with me now. Fallon has a unique connection to this critically endangered species, the northern hairy-nosed wombat, and so we wanted to make a feature of that. We wanted to celebrate that connection and educate the community, and FRRR were one of the founding funders of this project. We received $10,000 via their catch program, and that funding allowed us to leverage additional funding, and finally in 2017 William came home to Fallon. And in 2020 FRRR funded this great shade structure over William, which keeps him nice and cool and provides a safe place for people to enjoy him all year round.
The first Anzac Day that we had, I think the dawn service we had over 100 people. The main service they all hung around in town, and every year since then we've had at least 100 people at each service come here, and they keep coming back. So yeah, the community behind it, if it wasn't for them it just wouldn't happen.
If you're in a community organisation, there's just so many opportunities to make a difference in your community, and FRRR have got a lot of different areas, you know, whether small and vital grants or tackling tough times together, and then the bigger grants, you know, the expression of interest ones. It's really marvellous.
That's our sort of a lifeblood. It's a way of moving ourselves forward. Without these projects, we'd stagnate, and anything that's stagnating is going backwards because the rest of the world is going ahead. And we just need these sort of projects to advance ourselves.